Hello, Corey.
Hello, VonAsten. Can you please say something about yourself? What are you doing for living?
I'm still in school. I'm in pre-uni, and one more year before I go to university. I didn't finish my high school when I was younger,
Hmm.
but we had the opportunity in the Netherlands to go back to school, and so I did a few years ago, and now I'm almost going to the university.
Okay, cool. Just to clarify, guys, VonAsten plays with Crossfire, but Crossfire isn't here because he didn't want to be so much involved in the community. Of course, we have to respect that, and I'm happy that VonAsten, and I'm really thankful to you that you're doing this. Yeah, you are still in school, so you're going to go to university soon. Maybe tell us a little bit what you wanna study.
I'm planning to study psychology. I'm very interested in the human mind, and I have been through a lot in my life, so I think I can help people with that.
Yeah, psychology is interesting. Is an interesting subject. I also wanted to study it once. Um, yeah, cool. So you're very much you're a big fan of sports, I think. You're a cyclist, right?
Yeah, I cycle a lot on my road bike.
Okay. Do you have any other hobbies?
Yeah, I like video games like all of you probably. And I like to go out with friends sometimes to walk with my dog outside. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, cool. Um, that's yeah. So you are much of a sports fan. You're a big Copper First Two player as well. You play 1v1s and 2v2s, as far as I remember. But I see yourself more as a 2v2 player. So would you agree that my opinion that the 2v2 game mode is the best one at the moment in the game?
Yeah, totally. Especially when you play on a balanced map like in a tournament. 2v2 is by far the most balanced game mode at the moment, in my opinion.
Okay. Can you say us a little bit why? Is the because of the balance, because of the meta at the moment, or just because of your personal opinion?
Well, it's always nice to play with a friend, and in 1v1 it's basically Panzer II rush every game and Pinos and Dushkas every game, so it's much more still. In 2v2 you have much more variety in strategies and stuff.
Okay, cool.
And
Yeah.
and except the dual OKW, everything is balanced in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. That was our biggest fear at the beginning that we kind of that's why we banned double OKW and I think it was a good decision. Of course, after the big patch, we will see maybe another matter. Um, but let's just focus on the 2v2 game mode at the moment. Uh, so um, so you played a lot with Jove. You played in Strategia in the 2v2 tournament with Jove. Now you play with Crossfire. So you're much of a 2v2 player. The interesting thing, what really interests me is, um, would you say that the 2v2 team mode is more how should I say this, more competitive than 1v1? I mean, not competitive is maybe the wrong word, but what I want to say is it more, yeah, more competitive? Is it harder to play than 1v1?
It's totally different, but in my opinion, you need more skill in 1v1 to be honest, because you are completely you have to fend for yourself, you know. And in 2v2 you have a little bit more room for mistake than in 1v1.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. That is. But I've done this now. I've done now 6 interviews, and it's kind of really interesting that there are like two worlds, kind of a little bit in the Co2 community. That like you have the hardcore 1v1 players who are kind of saying like, yeah, 1v1 is so much better, and we play 2v2s as well. And Thanatos and other people were like saying, no, 2v2 is so much better. This is kind of amusing a little bit for me to see like that there's so much difference in there. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about your favorite factions and your favorite commanders in 2v2. Are you telling us a little bit about that? What is your is there a favorite faction in 2v2?
Yeah, my favorite faction overall is the Soviet Union, of course. I'm playing that since 2013 with my real life friends. I started to play 4v4, and since then I always love the Soviet Union. But I love the other factions as well. I can play all 5 factions.
Okay, so you're a vanilla fan. So you like
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So you like the Soviet factions a lot. I would agree. I like the Soviets a lot as well. Axis wise, which one is the better faction, you would say? Wehrmacht.
Axis wise, I love Oster, of course. It's more interesting to play with snipers and more different units. OKW is more infantry spam, and SCG spam mostly. I think the vanilla factions are more interesting to play than the Western Front Army factions.
Okay, what do you think about the Brits?
They are okay to play. Interesting, kind of interesting. Better than the Western Front Army factions, in my opinion.
Okay, so you don't like US forces and OKW. Is that because of your game style? Like US forces are very aggressive, or is there any other reason?
Well, I like the snipers, so when I don't have a sniper, I feel a bit like I'm missing something in my play, And with the Western Front Army factions, your best option is just spam basic infantry, and not really combined arms like the other 3 factions.
Okay, yeah. Sniper gameplay is a lot of fun. I totally agree there. And it takes a lot of skill to play really effective with a sniper. So I would absolutely agree with that. Would you agree as well that support weapons like mortars are a little bit destroying the game? I mean, not destroying, but it is a complete RNG thing.
Well, in 2v2 mode they certainly dominate. Yeah, a little bit too good. But in 1v1 they are not so effective as in 2v2. But I have to agree that the artillery and indirect fire is a little bit overwhelming now at the moment in 2v2.
Okay, alright, okay. So, yeah, this is why we are banning a lot of artillery commanders in the tournament. We want to have more kind of balanced tournament, of course. All right. Then we have the next question. Yeah, about the map pool and the commander bans. I have posted you the commander bans on TeamSpeak. Can you see them?
No. Oh yeah, I see now.
Yeah, you see them. So we have Lend-Lease, defensive tactics, counter-attack tactics, tactical support, breakthrough, special operations, lightning board, Jaeger armor, advanced emplacement, and special weapons regiment, Royal Artillery regiment. Yeah, the reasons, of course, are often the of course of the Lend-Lease and defensive tactic is the Dushka and the M4C combination. What do you think about that?
Well, I have to agree that they are a little bit OP compared to other Soviet commanders in 1v1 mode, but in 2v2 mode they are actually fine. in my opinion. But I think they won't be missed because I won't use them anyway, even if they were allowed.
So you would say that Dushkas are not strong in 2v2, because a lot of people have said that as well.
Yeah, in my opinion, they are not broken in 2v2. They are easily countered by mortars and artillery. And they are not so dominant as, for example, in 1v1 versus OKW. They are much more effective in 1v1.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, we were, me and Hildigan, we were really kind of afraid that people are going to abuse Dushkas, but yeah, I think we're leaving those two though in the commander bans, since we think it's better if those commanders are banned. But yeah, a lot of people are saying that they're not so much OP in 2v2. So let's talk about the tactical support commander, which is the Calliope. Good decision? Would you say it's a good decision?
Yes, the Calliope is a bit is OP. It takes down infantry too easily. One good barrage can destroy so many infantry squads. It's so much stronger than the Katusha that I think it's the right choice to ban it.
Yeah, as well. I would say that is true as well. I mean, I like the Calliope personally a lot, but I would say as well that it gives the US forces, especially against Oster, a big advantage. So that was a good decision as well, of course. Yeah,
Indeed.
Yeah, and we have the breakthrough commander, which is the Yak Tiger, which was my personal, well, not my personal decision. We all do the decisions together, but I really don't like the Yak Tiger. In my opinion, it is a very strong unit, which gives Axis, in my opinion, a too strong favor, especially in late game. Would you say yes or not?
If it's well supported, then yes. But with a lot of allied tanks, it can be destroyed. It has to be supported properly by at least two Panthers, for example. Otherwise, it's just a sitting duck versus the allied tank wave.
Yeah, of course it has to be supported, but of course if it is getting supported really good, then yeah, it is a big problem for us.
Yeah, it can be a big problem in some maps.
Yeah, true.
And the Panzer Fusiliers are broken as well. They are too good of an infantry, in my opinion. The Panzer Fusiliers are more broken than the Yak Tiger, in my opinion.
Yeah, Theodosi said this as well, that the Panzer Fusiliers are really OP. So yeah, all in all, I would say it's a good decision that we banned this commander.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so the next one would be the Special Operations, which is the Command Panther. Your opinion about the Command Panther, is that a big problem or not?
I think if there was one commander that should be banned, it would be this commander because it's the most OP of all. You got everything you need in it for 2v2. You can go mechanize and get a Panzer II and a Stuka and then just wait the Command Panther. You don't need anything else. Plus, the flares are OP as well. You can scout too easily. It's complete cheat in 2v2 in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was as well a call. I would say we did the right thing with that. Yeah. Special operations is as well with the Obersoldaten and especially with the flares. I would say as well the flares are really strong because you don't get a warning. The other team is not getting a warning when the flares are out, so you don't know when exactly they're reconning as used.
Yeah, indeed, and you can't shoot the flares down like a plane, a spy plane, the recon plane. You can shoot down, you know.
Yeah, especially, and it's on the minimaps. You always, when you have a minimap, you always will see that.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Then we have Lightning War, basically because of the Tiger and the close air support. What about that?
I think Lightning War is a decent commander. The Tiger is not good in 2v2. In my opinion, the Junkers 87 is very good to 2v2, but we have another commander with it, and it's allowed.
Yeah.
I think Lightning War is nothing better than Blitzkrieg Commander, but they are both fine in my opinion. They are not too broken.
Okay. Yeah, Lightning War. The close air support is a strong combination because it can you can when you are really unlucky, the Lightning War, the close air support can kill any medium tank. And I think they're changing now the close air the close air support with the that it can't kill a medium tank so fast anymore. But yeah, I would agree as well. The Tiger is not so much a problem. The close air support is the problem. But yeah, um,
It's mostly the close air support in combination with the flare from the Command Panther.
yeah,
It's a broken combination, so without the flare, it's much more balanced, you
that's
know.
true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Then the next one is the Jaeger Armor Doctrine, which is Elephant and of course the Stuka Dive Bomb. A combination, I would say, that is really strong. I would say that the Jaeger Armor Doctrine is, from the ability of the commander, is absolutely the strongest commander in Show 2, in my opinion, since you can use pretty much everything. Maybe not the Regal Mines, but even the Regal Mines are really strong. So, yeah, definitely. In my opinion, Jaeger Armor is not broken, but it's too strong. And
Yeah, I agree with you there. It would be a brain dead choice. If it was allowed every game, it would be Jaeger Armor, you know. Stuka, Dive Bomb, and Elephant, one commander, spotting scopes, recon.
mm,
Nothing else you need as Oster.
mm. Yeah, then we have the Advanced Emplacement Regiment, which is not broken in my opinion anymore so much. Depends a lot on the map, but I just don't like the commander because of the yeah. I don't like it. It's the whole emplacement spam is just something what I just really don't like. So I think it was a good decision that we banned that commander. I think everybody would agree that. Or
Yeah, I agree too. I don't think it's too OP, but it makes such boring games.
yeah,
It's not interesting. It doesn't belong in a tournament, in my opinion.
exactly. Yeah, it is just because it's boring. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, then we have the special weapons regiment, which is because of the Vickers on Pinos. We decided to ban those, and I think that that's a clever decision because it would be difficult to really ban only that, like so we were kind of really afraid of that. The rest, I think, would be okay. Maybe the artillery strike is very strong of the Brits. Um, yeah. What about the special weapons regiment? I would say that's okay. I think we banned that because of the Pinos with Vickers. Or would you disagree there?
Yeah, I agree with you
Yeah. I would say
about
everybody
that.
would agree there. Yeah. And then we have Royal Artillery Regiment, which everybody was looking at us like, what? Really, Royal Artillery Regiment? Why? And then we
Yeah,
have
they say that it has one broken ability if
yeah.
you attack Anvil and then the RT through the fog of war.
Yeah, it's the 4 CP RT strike. It's called concentrated barrage, which is basically you don't need sight. You can all shoot in the fog of war. It kills every static artillery of the Axis. It basically makes Pack 43 emplacement nonsense because you can just one shot it. So yeah, it's a good decision as well in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right. So we totally agree on the commander bans. That is good. Uh, let's talk about the map pool. We have Mid Pocket, Rails and Metal, Walk Farmlands, Elf Outskirts, Crossing in the Woods, Hamlet, Simoski Winter, and Moscow Outskirts Summer. Do you have any favorite map there, or do you say all maps are equal? And is there a map where you say this map is absolutely stupid and is yeah?
Well, I like four of the eight maps here, and that's the Rails and Metal, Full Farmlands, Elf Outskirts, and Crossing in the Woods. And in my opinion, they are quite balanced and don't really have one side that sucks very much, you know? Like Moscow Outskirts North is very imbalanced, and Hamlet and Samoski and Minsk as well. All four of the maps, the north side is just bullshit, you know. But I heard they were changing the maps.
Yes, we are using the updated 2v2 map pool. Yeah. So some maps are going to be changed. Not increase, not big changes, but I kind of rely there on Sturmpanther's decision and the Hooligans' decision there. I've never seen those maps, but yeah, there are maps like Moscow Outskirts Summer who are absolutely broken in North when you start from North. It's awful. Swarovski Winter is okayish in my opinion. It's not that bad of a map. Maybe because of the ice, it can get really stupid. That's true. Hamlet is everybody says Hamlet is so small. I would say yes, that's true, and it's just so hard to defend your cutoff in my opinion. So it's like blobbing around the cutoff. So I would say that's stupid. And then we have Minsk Pocket, which I like that map. I mean, Minsk Pocket is a very it is an active favorite map, maybe with Yak Tiger and Elephant and etc. Maybe because it has this big corridor. Who said it? I think it was Theodosis said he doesn't like Minsk Pocket because it reminds him on Dawn of War 3 because of the corridors, you know. But I like Minsk Pocket. What do you think about Minsk Pocket?
I think Min's Pocket as the north side is just horrible. The south spawn is so much better. That's they updated it a few years back, or maybe 2 years back. And I think before it was better than it is now. The north side, the cutoffs are too easy to take.
Yeah.
It's really unfair, imbalance in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not a pro player like you. You know better. So, but yeah, let's just keep it in the map pool. It's okay. No, I think
We will see what the updates bring.
yeah, there are updates as well, and you can always veto it. So I think it's good. And as you said, there are four very good maps. I absolutely agree there. We have As Outskirt, which is a wonderful map in my opinion. We have Vox Farmland, which is a really good map. Rails and Metal, yeah, I can remember one of my 2v2 partners back in the days. He always hated that map, so it's kind of funny, but I really like it as well. Crossing in the Woods, a lot of people say it's an Axis favorite map. That is interesting. And then you have the other people, and you say it is favorite for British because of the modern placements. What do you think?
Yeah, the mortar pits are really strong. I remember our games for me and Joe versus Nogano and Scott.
Okay, yeah.
They built two in game three. They built two mortar pits behind bushes, so they covered all three the VPs, and it was just impossible. So, but if you can prevent them from building those mortar pits,
Yeah.
it's slightly extra favorite in my opinion because the south is a little better than the north.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I mean, it's different opinions are always good, and it always makes us. It always makes the game interesting. Cool. So my interest would be, what do you think about the RTS scene all in all? Would you say the question is, what do you think is the future of RTS games? Do you think it's going to be uh, good and bright? Nagano and Scotch were very negative about that. But what is your opinion?
Well, I think people like more games. People like games like Dota 2 or League of Legends more nowadays, and or shooters like Call of Duty. I think the RTS scene is getting smaller and smaller. Also because there are not many good RTS like 10 years ago, the Age of Empires series. They were very good, but now it's not like that anymore. So I think scene will grow smaller.
Will you play Age of Empires 4? Are you looking forward to that game?
I'm going to buy it for sure, but with Relic Entertaining balancing it, we have to see what will happen.
Okay, but you're going to buy it, definitely.
Definitely, yes.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to the game. It's going to be interesting, and we will see how much fun in the end, and if Age of Empires 4 will be competitive in any way, because that would be the greatest thing. I mean, that would be so great in code. And that is something what I really like about Code 2, the the possibility of making a competitive tournament and everything. I just really like that. But yeah, the future. I would say the future is neither I'm not too optimistic, but I'm not pessimistic. I would say we just have to wait what will happen, and um, let's just hope that gaming studios are still making RTS games, and yeah, we just have to see what's going on. Um, all right, so yeah, I kind of wanted to combine it to one question. That's why I said about you playing with Jove and everything. As far as I remember, you never really used voice comms with Jove, because of course Jove English wasn't very good. But still, you were extremely good team. What interests me is how important is communication during games? I asked that question a couple of times. Nearly everybody said that voice communication is so important. What is your opinion about that?
I think it's of course better to have a good communication together, but TeamSpeak can also distract, especially if you are playing with someone with a strange accent, you know, and you are figuring out what the person is saying, and then you can't focus on your play, you know. So if you are two good players, you both know what to do, and I think TeamSpeak is not necessary
So
as
it's
long as
not
you both know
necessary.
what to do.
Okay, so it's not necessary. Okay, so that's interesting. Are you using voice comm with Crossfire?
We have in the past, but I did my microphone broke down and I recently got a new one, so we're going to start doing it again
Okay,
using TeamSpeak. In the tournament, we will be using voice chat.
all right. So every team in the end says the same thing. That yeah, I kind of thought that many people will say voice comm is important. Though I would say they're like that's something what I really wanted to show in with the interviews, that all these great 2v2 players, though they are different in how they play. Like you have Helping Hands, who loves to talk. Communication is really important for him. Then we have Nagano and Scotch. We just saw that I don't think they're really that much of a communicative person. Um, so it's really interesting how great and awesome players are playing this game. Um, yeah, let's talk about the other teams. You are with Crossfire, of course, seated under the best four teams. Um, is there any other team you kind of say this team is hard to beat, or is there a team where like, okay, we really want to play against those guys because we want to beat them? Like we have Helping Hands and Devon, we have Von Ivan and Price, we have of course Madonna and Scotch, we have Theodosius, Thanatos, so many great teams. Is there any team you say like, yes, we wanna play against those guys because we wanna wreck them, or you say no?
Not particularly. There are a lot of good teams we have to watch out for, and a lot of good teams we want to beat. So let's see what the bracket brings.
All right, so no personal fighting against one team.
Not particularly, no. It would be nice to beat Helping Hands and DevM.
So there is
Maybe
one.
the most.
So there is one. It's funny. It's funny. I like that. I like that. Actually, I really like that. That everybody is kind of, yeah, Helping Hands and Devon. We want to beat them. um, I asked Helping Hands and Devon about that, and they said like, well, it's going to be fun. So that is pretty cool. Um, would you say Theodosius and Fanator? Who is your favorite of the to win the tournament? Is there anyone?
I think the team to beat are Nogano and Scotch. They have proven themselves in the past to win many two tournaments, so they will be the best, the favorite for sure.
Okay, so everybody says Nagano and Scotch. That is why they're seed number one for us. Yeah, and I'm just super hyped about the tournament. VonAsten, I think you are as well. After the strategic 2v2 tournaments, I kind of was a little bit. I was angry at myself because I did a lot of mistakes there, and I kind of promised you that I'm going to do things better. So I'm keeping that promise. Thank you very much for that interview. Was great. Sorry about we had technical problems at the beginning, guys. You haven't maybe heard, maybe you haven't seen it, but today was not my best day. I'm sorry.
We had to retake this interview 4 times.
Yes. I'm sorry about that. Long day.
It worked out in the end, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's a stressful time at the moment. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. VonAsten, thank you very much for doing this interview with me. Guys, I'm trying to interview more teams for the tournament. So always try to check at the article at cultura.org. If you still want to play in the tournament, please do that. We have 29 teams at the moment, or 28 or 29 teams, something around that. So we still have a lot of space. 64 teams is the maximum. But really, guys, go and sign up for the tournament. It's going to be huge. Next week we will have a promotion stream, and I'm really looking forward for this tournament. And I hope you are as well. Thank you, VonAsten, again for making this interview, for playing as well in the tournament. Good luck with you guys. And
thank you. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Yes. All right then. See you guys. Thank you. Bye.